Welcome to Scary Harry Gary's Kitchen. What does Scary Harry Gary like to eat? What's one of his most favorite meals? What's the meal that he thinks is going to keep him alive forever? Well, his favorite meal of all, probably that he cooks himself because it's so easy and he has the resources readily at hand. Avocado toast. Everybody loves avocado toast. I'm going to show you how Scary Harry Gary does it. Now, the first thing you're going to need are avocados, which you should be growing your own from trees you purchased from me at Golden Gate Palms Nursery in Richmond. Right here we have Jim Bacon avocados. These are perfectly ripe right now. It is March 2nd, and they are at the height of their season. So I have a ton of them, and they're really good. The second thing you're going to need is a bunch of diced white onion. I really like white onion the most. I like all onion, but I especially like white onion. You're going to need a whole bunch of walnuts right here. Yeah, maybe crushed up walnuts. You're going to need yourself some balsamic vinegar glaze. You're going to need some olive oil right there, like that. Any kind of olive oil will do, whichever one you like the most. Some sea salt and some pepper. Hopefully your pepper will have a top on it so you don't dump out too much. Mine does not. It's not going to stop me. So the first thing you need to do, you're also going to need Dave's Killer Bread. This is my favorite bread. So this guy, Dave, you can see a little picture of him right there. He was this big muscular guy. I was introduced to this bread, oh gosh, like before anybody knew about it, like 20 years ago. This guy, Dave, apparently lived like up in Seattle or something. And a guy that used to work for me was good friends with him and told me he was just a wild man. He made this bread and everybody loved it. But eventually got thrown in prison or something because he was doing some crazy stuff. I don't know. I have to look up the whole story, but yeah, that was kind of interesting. Now Dave's bread is huge. But anyway, you're gonna want to take some of Dave's bread. There's all kinds of different ones. There's health nut. There's multi-nut. There's all kinds of them. Anyway, they're all good. And you're gonna want to toast that bread. You know, not too deeply, but just enough to make it firm. Maybe just a little bit brown, like this. Okay. Then you're going to want to put lots of olive oil on that. The important thing about toasting the bread is it makes it hold up to the olive oil. And if you don't do that, then, the bread will get extra soggy. So it's really a trick of getting the bread at the right level of toastiness. And I'll go ahead and throw some, you could do this. It's not necessarily any order you have to follow here, but sometimes when you sprinkle the stuff on top of the vegetables that you put on there, the vegetative material, it'll just kind of get all over the place. So this is what I really like the glaze too, because it kind of holds its position on whatever you put it on because it has a thicker texture. And that's about what you want it to look like. This drippy drip. That's why God made napkins. So nothing to worry about there. So the next thing you're going to do, the great thing about these avocados, look, I have a knife. I'm not even going to use it. I'm going to show you guys how you can prepare food with your bare hands and knuckles, just like they used to do back in the caves. So this avocado here, the skin is so thin, you do not need to peel the skin off, which makes this exercise extremely easy. All you need to do is just push that seed out right there. Oh no, get that seed out of the way, and then literally just throw your whole avocado on top of their skin and all. Maybe I'll cut it just a little bit to show you what the inside of one of these things looks like. And you can have an idea about that. The Jim Bacon avocado is a very cold hardy variety. It's an early ripening variety. These are rather small. I sell all the big ones to stores and to people. But this is pretty much what it looks like on the inside. You see that skin is really, really thin. So it works out really well. And I bet you that, if you did some analysis, the skin is probably healthier for you than anything else we're eating here today. And so I'm sure it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. So there you go. You just mash it all on top there. This is the lazy man's way of making one of these sandwiches. So then I love onion. I like a lot of onion. Keeps the girls away. So there you go. Pile it on there. It's a really good first line of defense. Usually they'll sense the onion on you and they'll just stay very far away, if that's your intent. So, and then you can take salt, put some salt on that thing, right? Don't worry about the onions falling off the side. It's all about visual impact And when your friends see this, they're gonna be like, whoa, that's really a good looking sandwich there. It's just overfloweth with things. And then they can always put a little extra onion on their sandwich as they go. So the other thing is, all you need in life is good, clean water. Usually tap water is sufficient. And limes from lime trees that you purchase from Golden Gate Palms in Richmond. And just throw your lime in there. And it's completely free once you've bought the plant. So are the avocados once you've bought the plant from Golden Gate Palms. And the next thing you know, you are, I forgot about one critical, well, can you believe it? I almost forgot about the crunchy part. Look at this, ready? Boom, just like that. And again, don't worry if they float over the sides. That's gonna give you extra stuff to eat as you go. Throw as much as you can on top, make as big of a mountain as you possibly can. Here's your avocado toast that would probably cost you like 30 bucks at a restaurant with 2 full avocados on it. There it is. Have a happy day. And you probably want to see me take a bite. And I really, really want to. And I'm going to throw some stuff right there. This is how you do it. Every bite, you just customize the bite. Put some extra stuff on there. And then whack. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Absolutely delicious. And probably the healthiest thing you can possibly put in your body. Have a happy day and bon appetit.